people that I've studied, that Coach Powell has studied, Dr. Naeem Akbar in his book, New Visions for Black Men, has offered some solutions. And you ought to be interested in solutions. We don't want to just talk about the problem. We don't want to just give a critique without a corrective. We don't want to talk about problems without a solution. So we have to be interested in solutions, not just talking about a problem. There's an African proverb that says not to know is bad, but not to wish to know is worse. And there's so many people who have been traumatized that they don't believe that there is a solution. And I want you to know that there is, and we have a few to share with you today. Dr. Naeem Akbar talks about the stages of manhood. That when we're born into this world, we're born as a male, and that's pretty much biologically determined. And then we go in from maleness to boyhood, he says. And boys can exhibit a certain level of discipline when you dangle a carrot in front of them. You know, if you clean up your room, you can go outside and play. If you get good grades, then you can, play on your Xbox and different things like that. They can demonstrate a certain measure of discipline when that discipline is imposed upon them. But then we get into the manhood stage. And the manhood stage, a man is someone who has arrived at a particular purpose and destiny in life. Ashe? And we'll get into that a little bit more. But he says, a man is one who's arrived at a particular purpose, mission, and destiny. Turn to your neighbor and say, what's your purpose? What's your purpose for being on the planet? What is your purpose for being on the planet? See, in African tradition, Dr. Hasimi Maiga tells us, in African tradition, manhood and womanhood is not given, it's proven. Turn to your neighbor and say, prove it. You see, you don't have to tell me that you're a man. You don't have to tell me that you're a woman. Your actions, your lifestyle will prove to me who you are and what you are. Ashe? Ashe. So as we go a little bit further, T. Garrett Benjamin says, men put down toys and pick up tools. So one of the distinguishing features, one of the distinguishing characteristics is, what are you building? Because men build things. Ashe? Ashe. They walk in unity, self-determination, collective working responsibility, purpose, faith, dignity, and integrity. They know how to love. They know how to share truth, know how to treat girls and women. They're priest, provider, protector over their homes, and they build strong families. Ashe? Ashe. These are the things that men do. And don't tell me we don't need men. Because there are some spaces that, we don't need men. No, I've been in education. This is my 30th year in education. Now, I know you're perplexed by that. I know you can't tell. You're looking at me like, Dr. Akua, 30 years? Come on, brother, you only look like you're 30 years old. How you been in education for 30 years? Well, y'all know black don't crack and beige don't age. Yes, it's been 30 years. And yes, I still look good. Okay? But here's the thing. That has afforded me some experiences to know how to tap the spirit and touch the soul and unleash the greatness and bring out the brilliance in these young brothers. And one of the things is to equip them before the battle happens, because a shield is not made on the battlefield. Ashe? Yeah. I don't know if y'all felt me on that. Let me see if I can break it down to you this way. When I was with my son one day and I stopped to get some gas, and right as I was about to get out of the car, he said, Dad, can I run inside and get some gum? I said, yeah, no problem. He's about 9 years old. He had his own money. So I said, yeah, just make sure you get a receipt, okay? He said, okay. So I pumped the gas. He comes back out, got a little pep in his step. He's not thinking anything of it. He's got his gum. And I said, hey, did you get a receipt? He said, oh, no. I said, didn't I tell you to get a receipt? He said, yeah. I said, well, go back and get a receipt. He's like, Dad, it's just a pack of gum. I said, what did I tell you? Everybody say pause. Pause. This was not a lesson in financial accounting. This was a social lesson. That's right. Why did I tell him to get a receipt, class? Because as a young black male, you are being watched and surveilled at all times. And so I don't want somebody coming up to you suggesting that you stole that gum. I don't care if you were getting one single 5-cent gumball, get you a receipt. Ashe? Ashe. Because that way, if somebody steps to you, you have proof of what you've done. We shouldn't have to do that. Other people walk around and do whatever they want to do all the time and don't think anything of it.